Hello, everyone. How are you
Hello.
doing? Welcome to the second installment of Bits and Boxes. Today, we are only two of us. Our colleague Danilo is having his wisdom tooth removed, so we wish him a speedy recovery. Hope you will catch him on the next episode, which might be on Thursday if all things go well. How are you doing, Christian, today?
I'm good. Pumped. Pumped as always.
Nice, nice. Yeah.
Are you good?
Uh, yeah, I'm pretty good. I've been on and off with some stuff through the morning, but I'm really excited about doing this. It's kind of like this episode for me. It's kind of like a short addendum to the first one because we realized I think after the first episode that we never actually tackled what a workspace is in Code Sandbox.
Hmm.
So we thought it might be a nice opportunity to uh, just dive into that. And since we're just the two of us now, we can keep it short and concise and just focus on what are the flows for getting people into Code Sandbox, getting your colleagues, getting after we saw like what it means to bring your project, import a repository. We did that last time. We're gonna just continue on the same workspace and just show a couple of things that you can do when you want to invite someone over.
Yep. Sounds
Um,
good.
yeah, so let me share my screen here. And those that watched the first episode remember that we did set up this demo repository that um, kind of showed the different variations or what you need to do to properly set up a fully working project with Code Sandbox, with dev containers, with setup tasks, with environment variables and everything. We still have the same repository, and let's imagine now that I want to invite a colleague. Let's say Christian is a new colleague of ours. He wants to join the team. So there are, of course, a couple of different options. Like I could open the repository. I could be on any of the branch that is created in Code Sandbox. For this repository, I can just pass that branch to him. But then there are a couple of limitations there because when we created the concept of workspaces, we wanted to focus on privacy as well, right? So even though people have access to the repository on GitHub, it doesn't also mean that they have access to see your work in Code Sandbox. So your VMs are fully accessible only for people that are part of this workspace, which is your kind of your Code Sandbox team, if you want. And so for that to work, either Christian has to request access to this workspace, which is an error he would get when he tries to access one of the branches. But the most common scenario is that I know that I want to invite someone else. So I'm just extending the team. I go to the workspace settings from the dashboard here, and I basically have the list of team members. Um, in here you can type in like a username, and I just have the autocomplete for Christian here. And you can set for the new team member, you can set whether they are an editor or they're a viewer for the uh, for the things that are shared inside the workspace. And the moment when I'm adding the team member, I see the pending invitation, and now Christian has to uh, basically pick up the invitation, figure out that he's been invited to the workspace, and we'll see what happens then.
Yeah. Let's switch over to my dashboard. And I guess I also received like an email now, so I could accept this invitation from my email.
Yeah,
But as we can see in the dashboard, I have a new message on my notifications. And if I click this, we can see that Alex has invited me to join his workspace, Bits and Boxes. So if I click this now, I'll accept that invitation. So as we can see here in my workspaces list, we now have bits and boxes. And as I'm opening this workspace, I can also look at the list of repositories where we have our demo repo. And I get a list of all the branches here, which I can jump into, but I'm gonna go and create a new branch. And now this branch pops up on Alex's dashboard. So he can jump into this branch with me and collaborate on it. And what's interesting about that is that we haven't actually pushed anything to the repo yet. So we can work together on like in progress branches. And as we can see, Alex popped in here.
Yeah, it's really nice because you see the branch in the dashboard, so you can just open it the moment when you see it created. Of course, if you're doing like a live collaboration session, it's easier that you just say go to this branch named or X and Y.
Yeah, exactly. And I just want to make this thing a little bit more epic. Let's see. There, it should be a bit more epic. And I can just create a PR out of this. And that's basically it. Like I did not have access to working on this repo. Alex just invited me to the workspace. I joined it. I created a branch and made a change and created a pull request. And that's basically it.
Yeah, I think that this is the first step kind of you take, right? When you bring people, you want to bring more colleagues into the workspace. There are other kind of patterns for collaborations that we support, but in order to really tackle those, I think we need to talk about like the GitHub app. We need to talk about like PRs or how are we handling PRs on our side. And we're probably going to take the next episode to dive deep into that and even talk about bringing more more people into the mix, inviting other roles from the team to review stuff, do design reviews or content reviews, and so on and so forth.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think that's it for now, right? We wanted to keep this short and very on topic related to workspaces. Do let us know if you encounter any issues with workspaces or you find them confusing at any level, because we'd love to create more content on this and we'd love to make things easier and more explainable. That's a word for everyone. Yeah. So yeah, thank you for joining us and see you next time and Bits and Boxes.
See you, Alex.
Bye.
Bye-bye.